Hi everyone, welcome back to House Flipper. Here we are, back at the first office, as you can see in the lower left corner. I've done a bit of decorating to it, so I've painted it a nice white matte emulsion on the outside. Why white, I hear you cry? Well, it makes it look clean and tidy, and it's also just happens to be the cheapest paint going. By now you can see my interior colour scheme is coming through. Placed the door, of course. Not much change in here. I've just given it a quick lick of green paint, put a radiator in. I've done the floor in here. We need to tile the tiles in here because this is a bit grim, isn't it? We need to do the bathroom and replace this inner door and probably extend it so we get another room if we can. I'm not quite sure what the limitations are for this first base, but yeah. Oh, replace the sink as well. Doesn't quite go with the rest of the decor, but hey, it's functional. It's functional, right? I'll just show you what's happened with my upgrades wise. So negotiation, I've got level 1 and negotiate price. Higher payment, I've got 2 points in that. Cleaning and penetrating vision, I have 2 points. I don't have a point in fast hands. I have 2 points in long range. So I've got the ultra hyper mop Z018. Demolition, I have 25%. In Hammer Master, nothing in Triceps of Steel, and I have better upgraded Hammer, level 1. Painting, I have basic painting. We won't waste paint on already painted walls, which is a great one. 50% faster painting, so level 2 in that. Paint more, 2 walls at the same time, level 1. Building, we've got nothing, but we've got actually can build 3 walls at once. Level 1, and Handyman and Fitter, we've got 50% faster mounting, level 2. And Tyler, level 2, 50% faster paneling. The reason that these may have changed from last time is that there was a bug. One of the updates rolled out a bug which meant that I lost my game and I couldn't start a new game. Thankfully, the devs are aware of it and they were able to resolve it within a day, which is pretty good. And so we're back to it, but I've had to play the game back up to this point, if you see what I mean. Looking at, wow, we've got so many emails. What should we do? Let's do some building. Walls to knock down. Inhabitable bunker. Okay, bathroom and home workshop. That sounds quite interesting. Help clean a big house. No, cleanups we can do offline. That's fine. That's just bringing us experience and thing. Painting a house, garage. Let's knock some walls down. Dear Mr. or Mrs., recently large rooms have become popular, which is proven the fact by my neighbour and the neighbour of my neighbour demolishing several walls in their homes. I would also like to have several walls demolished in my house. The walls between the living room, the kitchen, and the corridor seem unnecessary. What's more, the neighbour from across the street painted the walls in her bedroom with a bright blue sky colour, and I would also love to have the same. I believe such a professional company will deal with my request with very low cost without any problems. Anthony Gray, we'll accept that, Anthony. And we're heading right over. So old Anthony Gray, a.k.a. Keeping Up with the Joneses, wants us to knock some walls down, and they very kindly... so it's these walls they want knocked down. So we can sell this door. Eep. We can sell this door. Eep. And he wants... So this wall he wants down. That looks load-bearing to me. But the hell with it. We won't we won't take out the plugs or any electrics. We'll just hit it with a hammer. Yes, get down. So we'll knock these out. This is quite good, and then we can knock that. Oh, let's hit it at the top. Oh, can't quite reach the top. There we go. Watch out below. Now, of course, we should have put something... Oh, almost broke the coffee table then. We should have probably put something down on the floor and some dust sheets and that kind of thing. But nah, we're okay. Oh, wow, look at that. I broke the whole section of wall. Fortunately, cleaning up dust in this game doesn't seem to be a thing, which is small mercy for us, really. Because we don't half make a lot of mess. It's strangely satisfying, this. Yes. Getting through it nicely. Bish, bash, bosh. Done. Alright, Governor, it's all done, sir. Give that a bit of a knock. This is all kind of freestanding now. There we go. There it goes. There it goes. Now, if you are thinking, oh, I'd like to do some home decoration in my house at home, bear in mind, get a professional to survey your home to make sure these aren't load-bearing walls. Otherwise, your roof's going to fall in, basically. And that ain't going to be pretty. Or your ceiling. It's not going to be good news either way. Something will fall in. So yeah, you'd probably need to put some props up. And then put some... like a steel support beam or something. Is that all done? I mean, these bits, they're gonna... I've got obviously got a labourer who's slowly clearing up after me. I take it I can just sell these, or just remove them. There we go. Done! There we go. They want bare wall effect on that one. They don't want it painted. There we go. That's quite an improvement. You'll have to, well, I say improvement. It's quite a difference. Whether or not you consider that improvement, that's all personal taste. Right, we want some paint in the bedrooms. Is it this one? No task in that one, so it must be this one here. Of course, the bloody biggest room. Right, Sleepy Blue. Sleepy Blue, we need you. Sleepy, Sleepy Blue, we need you. Right, don't worry, my painting has improved no end. So, I've got obviously knock walls down. I've got painting, and oh, I've got a new mop as well. Look at that fancy mop. Woo, it's really nice. And when you improve your mop, you also upgrade your window cleaning gadget as well. So we've got a good one of those as well. Anyway, back to the painting. Does she just want this one wall painted, or because she's got like 2 walls in this darker colour and 2 walls in this lighter colour? So I'm wondering if we can just get away with doing 2 walls. I'm looking at the percentage, I'm guessing not. See, it's so much quicker now, isn't it? It's well worth spending a few points and putting them into painting. And getting the don't waste your paint type one is pretty good as well. Oops, didn't quite get it all. There we go. Nice. See, it quickly becomes tolerable painting. I must admit, in real life I hate painting. It's one of the things I hate about decorating. I don't mind getting there, but oh, painting, man. It's not quite as tedious as wallpapering, I grant you that. I'd much prefer to paint than wallpaper. No, we're going to have to do the whole lot. Okay, fine. But, yeah. The good thing about this game is you don't need to move furniture to paint behind it, which is enormously time-saving. Can you imagine if we had to actually do that and move all the furniture before we could paint behind it? Oh my goodness. It'd be very true to life, but my goodness, that would be frustrating. Maybe they'll bring out a hardcore mode where we have to do that, yeah. And, you know, we'd have to put sheets down first, otherwise you get paint everywhere. Yeah, thankfully that's not a part of the game. Right, this is going surprisingly okay. Yeah, this 2 walls at a time thing is pretty good. Right, let's get that one done. We just got this section to tackle. You've always got to be careful with windows, I've found. It's easy to miss a bit. So if you paint these bits here, you think done, but there's also this bit here that needs to be painted, which is so easy to miss. There we go. Get one of these done. Can we... Oh, do you know what? We might be able to do this in 1 tin of paint, which would be pretty awesome. Oh, look at me go. Right, let's get away from that. Right, quickly do this. We got a skill in paint. Come on. Yes, 1 tin of paint. 1 tin of paint. Look at that. Done. Done, done, and done. And we might even get a refund, do we? Yes, $11. Sweet. Happy days. Right, we did get there we go. We got a point in painting to spend. So we can use 20% less paint, which would be useful. Paint 3 walls at the same time. Or 75% faster painting. New perk after 669 painted walls. Good God. That is wall segments. That isn't... I'm guessing that's wall segments, not actual walls, because... Good God. I'm thinking... Oh, I don't know. All 3 of those options would be good. I think we've got a reasonably good pace at the moment on that. 20% less paint would save us some money. Painting 3 walls at once would be pretty good as well. I'm going to go with that one. Save money all the time. Right, this job is done. So we can happily accept that's 100% and we get 3,876 monies for our troubles, which is awesome. And then we can go and have a look at our laptop and see how we are going. Guns, more guns. Oh, okay, yeah. So if you get this game, you also get a free DLC called Apocalypse. So you have to do Apocalypse thing. So if I just come out of here for a second, I'll show you. When you decorate, you can do like a zombie apocalypse. Difficult to say. If you go to survival, you got boots, tubs, you got guns, you got jars of nuts and stuff, you got gas masks, and all kind of, what you'd expect to find in a zombie survival, which is quite funny. Anyway, so we've got more jobs and more jobs, which is fine. And we can start looking. We've got 48 grand. This is our office. We could start looking at potentially getting a job now, or a house now to do up. Now I'm thinking we'd probably get one of these little things. Looking at this area, this one looks pretty good. 36.94 meters squared for 23 grand. Let's have a look. Oh, looks like buying a house, isn't it? We've got some trees. The garden needs... Oh, good God. Oh, but I'm quite interested in this. Number of floors, 1. The house from the 1950s with the original layouts of the rooms for general renovation, a large plot. Let's buy it. You bought the house! Yay! Do you want to go there right now? Yeah, let's go there right now and see what a wreck we've just bought. And this woman down here. I wanted 1 bedroom, not 2. As if anyone's ever complained of having a spare bedroom. Oh my God. I can put loads of stuff in there and store all my junk. Okay, we got a tip update here. On the left, you can see the thumbnails of buyers. From time to time, they will comment on your actions. Pay attention, especially to those on the top. The higher they are, the more they are willing to pay for the house. Right, so you can see them there. Look at that. You can actually go into their bio and check them all out. Oh no, do I really want to leave? No, let's stay. I thought I could go out onto the street, but I can't. But yeah, so we need to do some felling of the trees. Defo. The roof looks in good nick, which is all good and groovy. The hedge and the grass needs a cut. There's cockroaches everywhere. Okay. Just look at the potential. Don't look at what's here. Look at the potential. So this is what the I'm not sure which room this is. The sitting room. The doors go both ways. No, this is a bedroom. So this is the sitting room. Come through to the kitchen. So we got a bathroom at the edge of the kitchen. Okay, yeah, that's quite a feature here in the UK as well. On some of the older properties, the bathroom was then added on to the back of the kitchen as kind of a extension after the war. Everyone got grants to bring bathrooms inside because we had outside toilets and the like back in the day. I'm saying that my parents still. Oh look, we've also got tiling. My parents also still have an outside toilet. You're thinking, what? Really, Taff? Yes, they do. But don't worry, it's not. They've got like 3 bathrooms. 3 bathrooms inside the house. It's just that they had the old exterior toilet and they kept it. So if you're out in the garden, you can just pop in there and use the toilet and wash your hands rather than going into the house and traipsing your boots through the house. Not a bad idea. Right, let's get rid of all the rubbish and all this. Can we sell this? Somebody will... Oh, wow, let's bring and buy this. Let's sell all this junk. People will actually buy these dirty Crocs. Sold. Sold to that gentleman. What the hell is that? Sold, anyway. Do you want a box? We'll just remove that. Oh, look at the stains on the floor. Right. I think... Let's bring out the vacuum cleaner, because apparently you can get rid of cockroaches by hoovering them up. Which is true, but it's kind of like a temporary solution. You really need to kill the source of the problem. But apparently if you hoover them up in this game, that is it. They're done. Bit quick hoover around. This is just for roleplay. This actually doesn't actually do anything. Lovely. Right. Oops. Jump for joy. Let's get the old mop out. Let's give this thing a spruce clean up and see how it... God. Yeah, I don't think it's going to come out too badly. You know, we just give it a bit of a clean. This is a good mop, this one. The walls obviously need to be painted because they look disgusting. And the doors need to be replaced because they too... What is it? Is that the fridge? I think we need to replace the fridge. Defo. Let's get the stains off the ceiling. Let's get all this sort of damp and mildew away. Some good cleaning products for that. Yeah, it's looking... No, it's not looking great, is it? I was going to say, trying to convince myself and you that it's looking a lot better. No. No, Taff. No, Taff. No. It's still looking like a grubby old hole. Get the stains off the ceiling. Oh, I'll tell you what we had. When I sold my house when was it? Last year. So it was sort of Augusty time. Obviously, when you put your house for sale up, you always go around and look for the little bits you just need to touch up and paint work and that kind of thing, where the door's chipped, all that kind of thing. You know, you go around just before you put it on the market and just tidy everything up. Now, I had a bit of a mark on the ceiling where I had a bit of a leak, but I resolved the leak, and then, you know, it was just a water stain on the ceiling. So it's all dry. It's been dry for over a year because I made sure of that. I was just going to quickly paint over the water stain. But there was a problem with some of the paint in the UK last year. They did a bad chemical mix with one of the major high street DIY stores. And so their paint, their basic white emulsion paint, if it was in hot and sort of humid conditions, it would give off an odour. And oh my goodness, it smelt like cat's urine. It really did. It was disgusting. So I'd just done this small section of roof or ceiling, and oh my goodness, it smelled like cats. I was blaming poor Rocky because I thought he'd sprayed in the house, and he was getting a hell of a dirty look from me and getting a bit of a telling off. But yeah, it wasn't. It was this paint, and yeah, they eventually came out and apologised. And it's like, well, thankfully, with a few air fresheners and a bit of airing, it didn't last for too long. But yeah, I knew lots of people who were affected by that. That was a real nightmare, especially when you're just doing things to try and sell your property, and then those kind of things get in the way. You think, oh, for goodness sake, you're making my life 20 times harder. Right. I don't think this sink's going to buff up, is it? I think that's a goner. Okay. Right, Windows, look, you see we've got a much improved Windows imaging. Look at that, that's looking good. Get all the windows done. Lovely. And I just want to see it get... Oh, okay. I'll move the door, that's grand and groovy. Let me just do this. Lovely. Is that not clean? Yes, it is. I get this. Let's get the windows done, and let's just see if just a pure clean and how much that affects the value of the property. It's looking good. So I think that little thing, you can hear the it's a little steamer. This has got like a little electric steamer, so it actually steam cleans it as well, which is pretty nice. It's not just a basic wet and squirgy thing. 2 more windows to go. Almost there, peeps. Yeah, what? Is that done? Yep. last one. Obviously, we need to give it a lick of paint. But there we go. That is the property clean. Now, what I might do is... I'm going to get rid of that. That, I think, is okay. We can reuse that. Let's pop that in the corner there somehow. Can I maybe... Yeah, there. Okay, that's just getting it out of the way so we can get to the radiator. And we'll obviously give this a lick of paint. In here, this chest of drawers can go. They can go, and that can be a lick of paint. We're gonna put a new kitchen in. We're gonna get rid of that. The cooker can stay. That can go. That can definitely go. The cooker lid looks okay actually. Or the air extractor, that looks okay. We need to put some. That can go because that's awful. We'll put a new toilet in as well. The shower doesn't look too bad. We may need to retile this in here actually. But yeah, I think things are promising. Now, I haven't done a garden job. What I'm going to have to do is get a job in the garden because I don't know. I can't just remove trees. Maybe with a hammer? No. It was worth a try. Outside-wise, I think the property is relatively neat and tidy. So I don't think we need to do any exterior things. That wood looks okay. It's just all... in here. So we need to get some new tiles on here and on the floor. The floor in here looks good. I might retile the walls because they look a bit grim, don't they, to be honest with you. Then we need a sink, toilet. Does this have a radiator in here? No, apparently not. Okay. We need a radiator in here. Obviously, paint the walls. That needs to be tiled. The floor needs to be tiled. Some kitchen units and a fridge, freezer as well. Paint in here. So let's get that out. Radiator. Probably put some furniture in there as well. And in the bedroom, radiator, quick paint, and some furniture. And I think this property will be good to go. What I might just do is a few more jobs off from the request emails. And I'll do a gardening one so we know how to do the garden so we can come out here, mow the lawn, and get everything done. Right, but our first venture into the property market, the abandoned house, is now ours to do with what we will. So things are looking up. We're on the road. We've got 25 grand still in the bank, so things aren't terrible. And yeah, happy days. Thanks for watching. I'll do some more of this because I'm quite enjoying it. And thanks to the devs for fixing the bug so quickly so we can bring you a video so quickly. And I'll see you next time.